We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. It surprises me how disinterested we are today about things like physics, space, the universe, and philosophy of our existence, our purpose, our final destination. It's a crazy world out there. Be curious. I think computer viruses should count as life. I think it says something about human nature that the only form of life we have created so far is purely destructive. We've created life in our own image. One of the basic rules of the universe is that nothing is perfect. Perfection simply doesn't exist. Without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. The idea of 10 dimensions might sound exciting, but they would cause real problems if you forget where you parked your car. I regard the brain as a computer which will stop working when its components fail. There is no heaven or afterlife for broken-down computers. That is a fairy story for people afraid of the dark. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. If the government is covering up knowledge of aliens, they are doing a better job of it than they do at anything else. There could be whole anti-worlds and anti-people made out of anti-particles. However, if you meet your anti-self, don't shake hands. You would both vanish in a great flash of light. However bad life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Where there's life, there's hope. It's the gravity that shapes the large-scale structure of the universe, even though it is the weakest of 4 categories of forces. Mankind's greatest achievements have come about by talking and its greatest failures by not talking. It doesn't have to be like this. It is said that there's no such thing as a free lunch. But the universe is the ultimate free lunch. The computer in your cell phone today is 1,000,000 times cheaper and 1,000 times more powerful and about 100,000 times smaller than the one computer at MIT in 1965. We now know that our galaxy is only one of some 100,000 million that can be seen using modern telescopes, each galaxy itself containing some 100,000 million stars. Although quantum mechanics has been around for nearly 70 years, it is still not generally understood or appreciated, even by those that use it to do calculations. It is hard to imagine how free will can operate if our behavior is determined by physical law, so it seems that we are no more than biological machines and that free will is just an illusion. The most important point, that the universe is governed by a set of rational laws that we can discover and understand. If a star were a grain of salt, you could fit all the stars visible to the naked eye on a teaspoon, but all the stars in the universe would fill a ball more than 8 miles wide. If there were events earlier than this time, then they could not affect what happens at the present time. Their existence can be ignored because it would have no observational consequences.